wanted to find out how much of a person's happiness was dependent on their circumstances. And they thought that 90% of a person's happiness would be dependent on their circumstances. What they found out was that 10% of a person's happiness is due to their circumstances. 90% is how they process those circumstances. And that all happens right up here. Concerned that his wife was not listening to him anymore. They'd been married quite a few years, and he went to the doctor and he said, "Doc, I don't know what to do. My wife just doesn't listen anymore, and I'm thinking maybe she's going deaf." And the doc said, "Okay, well, here's what you're going to do. Just get on the other side of the room and keep asking her a question until you're right up behind her, and if she doesn't hear you, then you know she's going deaf." So he comes home from the doctor's office. His wife is over at the sink working on dinner. So he comes to the other side of the room. He says, "Honey, what's for dinner?" She doesn't answer. "Honey, what's for dinner?" No answer. He gets up. He's right behind her. "Honey, what's for dinner?" She turns around and says, "Meatloaf, I've told you 3 times. And isn't that how it often is in communication? We think, oh, there's a breakdown in communication. It can't be me. The problem's got to be out there. I want to encourage you, have fun with your families. I have a boat on Lake Washita. I have a girls' weekend every summer. All my girlfriends come, and let me tell you, these ladies know how to whoop it up. They are jumping off the top. They are swimming naked. They are hanging on a noodle, eating their lunch in the middle of the lake. We just have a blast. Now, the next weekend, they'll bring their kids, and all of a sudden, they're like, "Put on more sunscreen, don't run, you can't get in the water for 30 minutes after you eat." I'm like, I saw you eating your lunch in the water. And do you know that there is no medical science to back up you can't get in the water for 30 minutes after you eat? Our mothers made that up so they could get a break in the middle of the day. I mean, have some fun with your families. Let them see that side of you. We just need to find ways to put some whoop in our day. We were put here to have fun. I'm going to give you 2 things that you can do to have more fun. The first one is what I call putting some whoop in your day. Whoop, whoop. Come on, whoop, whoop. Okay, putting some whoop in your day is just doing something exciting. Something fun. I mean, it can be, you can drive home a different way tonight. Wear 2 socks that don't match. One day, I went to work with a hairnet on, just for the heck of it. They can't fire me, I own the place, you know? Another time, I just wore 1 earring to see if anybody would notice. I mean, it can be anything. Go without panties. Just do something fun. It can be anything. Just put some whoop in your day. Have some darn fun. Yeah, have a good time. This is your one and only life. Do it up. Try to press it down, and you're going to resist. Okay? All right, here we go. Okay. All right, so that's our test. So now I want you to say, "I love my life. My life is great. Good things always happen to me."
I love my life. My life is great. Good things always happen to me.
Put your arm back out, and I'm going to press down. Okay. Now you're going to say, "I hate my life. Nothing good ever happens to me, and things never work out."
I hate my life. Nothing good ever happens to me. What was the last one?
And things just never work out for you.
Just don't work out.
Okay, put your arm out and resist.
Oh my God!
Look at them, not me. I've seen it before. Yeah. That's what negative talk, self-talk will do. But let's look at this. Now, what about our words to someone else? What if I say, Lorraine, I thank you so much for volunteering. You're clearly a woman who is ready to show up, be bold, and play big. And I am so grateful you're here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Put your arm out and resist. Yeah.
That's working.
But okay, now remember she volunteered, okay? So now let's look what negative words do. You know, you could have just stayed home. Nashville really didn't need you here, but you know, I guess you're here now. Oh well. Now let's put your arm out and you're gonna resist.
I'm not joking, that is weird.
That is weird. Yeah. Okay, you want it to get even weirder? Okay? Let it get weirder. So now, just send her positive energy. No words, just positive energy. Okay, she's ready. I got a fast learner. Trying to figure out how I'm doing it. I'm not there. Okay, here we go. Resist. Do you guys get what that means? It means that what we say to ourselves and what we say to others, what we say to our coworkers, what we say to our clients, what we think about them, it was your thoughts that brought her energy back up. What we say and what we think about the people around us will either strengthen them or weaken them. They did a longevity study. It was an 8-decade study. And the theory of this study was that the people who received the most love and support would be the happiest and the most successful. They actually found it was the exact opposite. It was the people that gave the most love and support. And here I'm preaching to the choir because you all give as school board members. I want you to take your hands, when you give something, act like you're giving something away. Take your hands out. And then when you receive something, bring it in. And how can you hold more? With your hands like this or with your hands like this? Yeah. We receive more the more that we give. Make it happen. Thank you.